I met Control on Twitter. I FaceTimed him. He got in the phone. We started texting, talking on the phone a lot. He asked me to fly to Ohio. So I asked my aunt, I asked her if she could go with me.
In a leaked footage, NBA Youngboy and his ex-girlfriend were captured together, and what they were doing has shocked fans and foes alike. Was it just a casual meetup, or is there more drama brewing behind the scenes? From sudden appearances to cryptic interactions, the video has everyone talking. In this video, we're breaking down the viral clip, exploring the backstory of their complicated relationship, and analyzing what this reunion could mean for the drama that refuses to die. Backstage at the concert, Jania's surprise return. In a leaked footage that quickly circulated online, Jania Meshel appeared at NBA Youngboy's concert, her presence immediately drawing attention. She moved side stage, fully engaged with the performance, dancing and swaying as the music reverberated through the arena. Every motion suggested familiarity and comfort, yet also an undercurrent of tension, an unspoken reminder of the history she shared with the artist at center stage. The clip, shared widely across social media, ignited speculation and debate among fans and observers alike. The timing of her appearance added another layer to the intrigue. Jania had recently ended her relationship with DeJounte Murray, raising questions about her motives for attending the concert. Was it a deliberate choice to assert independence, a gesture of closure, or simply a mother supporting the father of her child? Public reactions ranged from admiration to suspicion, each interpreting the moment through the lens of the drama that had long surrounded her personal life. Beyond the spectacle of the footage, the scene spoke to a complex intersection of identity, agency, and public scrutiny. Jania's presence in the concert space was not simply an entertainment choice, it was an act observed by thousands, filtered through media outlets and amplified across digital platforms. The optics of the event, her proximity to Youngboy, the casual yet deliberate energy she exuded, hinted at a narrative carefully navigated within the glare of public attention. Still, the full meaning of her appearance remained elusive. Was it a calculated return to the public eye, a demonstration of personal empowerment, or merely a quiet assertion of autonomy within a world eager to define her by her relationships? The footage offered only fragments, leaving observers to interpret the layers of intention, history, and emotion that unfolded in those fleeting moments backstage. How Jania and Youngboy's story began. Jania Meshel and NBA Youngboy first crossed paths in 2017. At first, their relationship was private, known only to a few. By 2018, it had become public, visible through social media posts, fan sightings, and news coverage. Their connection quickly drew attention, as people watched the highs and lows of a relationship under the spotlight.
Ma, what you gonna do about the girls not loving?
I know one they like to do.
From the beginning, their bond was intense but unstable. Moments of closeness and affection were often followed by disagreements and tension. Friends and sources described the relationship as full of strong emotions, sometimes spilling into conflict. Their personal ups and downs were magnified by the public eye, creating a pattern that was both passionate and volatile. There were also reports of physical confrontations in private spaces, including hotel hallways. These incidents, while not fully confirmed, added to the story that fans and media followed closely. Every report seemed to deepen the sense that their relationship existed in a world where emotions were heightened and small conflicts became large and visible. In public, their relationship became part of their identity. Every post, video, or appearance contributed to how both were seen. Their lives were no longer private. They were part of the narrative that surrounded their careers. The couple's personal story became a spectacle, reflecting the pressures of living under constant scrutiny. The breakup, toxic love, and bitter separation. By mid-2018, the relationship between Jania Meshel and NBA Youngboy reached a breaking point. After months of intense highs and equally intense conflicts, the couple went their separate ways. The split was neither quiet nor simple. Sources described the relationship as unhealthy, dominated by emotional turmoil, tension, and repeated conflicts that made coexistence increasingly difficult.
Stop saying my dad a beat your baby daddy a bitch. Well, you better tell him, man. Man, that's my girl.
The breakup itself was a turning point for both. For Jania, it marked the end of a chapter defined by passion, volatility, and public attention. The separation allowed her to step back from the constant drama and focus on her own life. She began to concentrate on growing her personal brand, expanding her business ventures, and building a social media presence that reflected her identity beyond being Youngboy's partner. Every post, campaign, and video became a step toward independence, signaling her desire to reclaim control over her narrative. For Youngboy, the breakup also left a mark, visible to fans through his music. Some listeners speculated that certain songs reflected his feelings about the separation, a way to process the pain and frustration that came with losing someone so central to his life. The music, raw and emotional, became a lens through which fans interpreted his experience, linking his personal struggles with the public persona he cultivated on stage and online. Even after the split, the connection between Jania and Youngboy persisted, complicated by shared responsibilities and history. Co-parenting their son, Casey, required negotiation and occasional compromise, yet the emotional distance between them remained significant. The breakup did not erase the bond formed during their time together. It only reshaped it, leaving each to navigate the consequences in their own way. The end of their relationship highlighted the difficulty of balancing personal growth, parenthood, and public scrutiny. Jania's focus shifted toward autonomy and self-reliance, while Youngboy's creative output offered insight into his emotional journey. Their story, marked by both love and conflict, continued to resonate with fans who had followed every development. The breakup was more than a personal separation. It became a reflection of the challenges faced when private lives unfold in public. It underscored the complexity of relationships entangled with fame, responsibility, and emotional vulnerability. New chapters: Jania's life after Youngboy. After her split from NBA Youngboy, Jania Meshel entered a period of change and self-discovery. The public watched closely as she navigated new relationships, each revealing another side of her life beyond her past with Youngboy. She dated boxer Devin Haney, a relationship that drew attention from both sports and entertainment fans. Later, she became involved with NBA star DeJounte Murray, a high-profile relationship that again placed her under public scrutiny. Each relationship was layered with personal growth, public perception, and the challenge of balancing her private life with the constant attention from fans and media.
Hello. Yeah, okay. It's, you know what?
Her relationship with Murray ended in 2025. While the breakup marked the end of another chapter, it also highlighted a shift in her priorities. Observers noted that Jania was entering a phase centered on self-love, independence, and personal focus. She moved deliberately, concentrating on her own ambitions, career, and identity rather than solely on her relationships with men. This period reflected a conscious effort to build a life defined by her own choices, interests, and sense of agency. Motherhood remained central to her life. With Murray, Jania had a daughter, Iceland Mercedes Murray, adding new responsibilities and shaping her decisions in meaningful ways. Caring for both her son Casey and her daughter required careful balance, highlighting the ongoing challenges of co-parenting and single decision-making in the public eye. Her role as a mother continued to influence both her personal growth and the way she presented herself to the world. Throughout these changes, Jania's mindset became increasingly clear. She emphasized independence, focusing on building her career, managing her business, and maintaining control over her narrative. The era after Youngboy has been one of resilience, demonstrating her determination to define her life on her own terms. She has learned to navigate fame, relationships, and motherhood simultaneously, often under the lens of public attention, while striving to prioritize her goals and well-being. Jania's life after Youngboy illustrates the complexity of personal growth in a world of scrutiny and expectation. Her story is not just about relationships, but about rebuilding, self-reliance, and navigating a path that balances personal desires with responsibilities, all while under constant observation. Feuds, drama, and altercations, the messy reality. Even as Jania Meshel focused on her own life, her name remained tied to controversy and public disputes. Social media became a stage where tensions played out, particularly with figures connected to NBA Youngboy. Exchanges online hinted at unresolved conflicts, rivalries, and lingering emotions. These interactions often drew attention from fans, fueling speculation about underlying disputes that extended beyond her immediate circle. Every post and comment carried weight, suggesting a complex web of relationships, loyalties, and past conflicts.
They threw the boy a private party last night in Houston, and I got invited, right? So I'm in there looking good as fuck with my fine as fuck dress on. Yes, at the birthday party. So y'all, in my mind, the internet may not know this, but I already know this girl didn't apologize to me. We didn't talk about shots. She done told me she went so many times and she want to get hers removed. We done had conversations.
The intensity of these interactions was not limited to online spaces. Reports indicated that Jania was involved in a physical altercation at DeJounte Murray's birthday party with a woman connected to Youngboy's circle. The incident, captured through rumors and media reports, revealed how personal histories could spill into public life, creating moments of confrontation that were scrutinized and amplified. Such events reflected the ongoing pressures of navigating relationships intertwined with fame, past connections, and shared networks. Beyond these clashes, the public exchange of criticism between Jania and Murray highlighted deeper tensions. Both have, at times, commented on parenting choices and lifestyle decisions, offering glimpses into the strains of co-parenting under constant attention. These disagreements, visible to fans and media alike, underscored the challenges of maintaining personal boundaries while fulfilling parental responsibilities and managing public perception. Yet amid the scrutiny and drama, a persistent thread of self-affirmation emerged. Jania's actions and focus indicate a conscious effort to grow, learn from past experiences, and prioritize her own well-being. The chaos surrounding her life did not define her. Rather, it became a backdrop against which she charted her path. She has sought to transform public attention, controversy, and past challenges into moments of reflection and resilience, emphasizing autonomy, personal growth, and the lessons learned from complex relationships. The messy reality of Jania's world demonstrates the intersection of fame, personal history, and emotional labor. Feuds, altercations, and public scrutiny are part of the narrative, but they exist alongside her determination to reclaim her story, assert independence, and raise her children. Youngboy moves on. New relationships and life after Jania. After his breakup with Jania Meshel, NBA Youngboy's life continued under the scrutiny of fans and media. While his relationship with Jania had been public and intense, the years that followed saw him moving forward personally and romantically, navigating new connections that reflected both growth and change. Reports indicate that Youngboy became involved with several women in the years after Jania, some of whom were part of his inner circle or the music industry. These relationships were often documented through social media posts, music videos, and public appearances, offering glimpses into his personal life while inviting speculation from fans. Each connection revealed a different aspect of his life beyond his music and his past with Jania. One of the more prominent relationships following the split was with Jaslyn Michelle, a figure often linked to Youngboy in the public eye. Their connection drew attention due to her presence in his videos and her interactions on social media, signaling a new chapter that was both private and visible. Fans tracked the development, interpreting gestures and posts as part of the ongoing narrative surrounding Youngboy's personal life. In addition to short-term relationships, Youngboy later married Jaslyn Michelle, marking a more formal step in his personal journey. The marriage represented a transition from previous tumultuous relationships to a committed partnership. While the details of their private life remain largely out of public view, the union is significant in understanding the progression of Youngboy's personal priorities. The shift from a highly publicized relationship with Jania to a more stable marital life reflects both personal growth and the desire to establish family stability. Throughout these developments, Youngboy continued to produce music that often reflected his experiences, emotions, and challenges. Fans and critics alike interpreted his lyrics as commentary on past relationships, personal struggles, and his evolving role as a partner and father. The progression of his personal life, including moving on from Jania and building new connections, highlights the complexity of balancing fame, parenthood, and intimate relationships. Why the concert footage blew up: stakes, scandal, and speculation. The recent viral footage of Jania Meshel at NBA Youngboy's concert captured more than a casual moment. For fans and observers, it became a lens through which the complexities of their shared history were revisited. Her presence backstage, interacting with the environment surrounding Youngboy, immediately sparked questions about intention, context, and consequence. The clip resonated because it touched on unresolved narratives, their past relationship, their shared child, and the enduring public fascination with both individuals.
Jania Meshel had the internet shook when she popped out at her ex and baby daddy NBA Youngboy's concert in Houston. After the concert, she said she wanted that old thing back with NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, I want to call that head boy face to the mattress.
The timing and visibility of the footage only amplified interest. Social media buzzed with speculation. Some viewers interpreted her appearance as strategic, a calculated move to assert relevance or presence in Youngboy's orbit. Others wondered if it signaled a desire to rekindle aspects of their past relationship. Still, another interpretation suggested a simpler explanation, a mother supporting the father of her child while navigating her own independent path. Each theory highlighted the tension between public perception and personal intention, illustrating how a single moment could carry multiple conflicting narratives. Media outlets also shaped the story, framing it in different lights. Some emphasized clout, suggesting that the appearance was about attention and visibility. Others leaned toward revenge, interpreting her presence as a subtle message to past partners or detractors. Another perspective framed the footage as closure, a neutral act tied to co-parenting responsibilities. These interpretations reflected broader patterns in celebrity reporting, where public figures' actions are often read as symbolic gestures rather than personal decisions. The implications for the future remain unclear. Will this moment lead to reconciliation, or is it simply another instance of past connections intersecting with present choices? Could it spark new drama, further fueling public debate, or will it mark a chapter conclusively closed? The viral footage acts as both mirror and magnifier, reflecting ongoing tensions while intensifying public interest. Ultimately, the concert footage underscores the complexity of Jania's life and relationships. It reveals how private decisions intersect with public scrutiny, how past and present collide, and how individuals navigate visibility, history, and responsibility in a world eager to interpret every action. What remains certain is that the story continues to unfold, leaving fans, observers, and those involved themselves to consider the layers of meaning hidden within a fleeting yet powerful moment. Their story is more than drama or viral moments. It is a glimpse into the weight of love, choices, and the lives lived in public view. Jania and Youngboy's paths crossed, collided, and diverged, leaving traces of passion, pain, and resilience. In the end, the footage, the feuds, and the headlines are fragments of a deeper truth. Life, connection, and loss are rarely simple. What does it mean to move on, to forgive, or to reclaim yourself when the world is watching? Share your thoughts below.